everybody, welcome back to the SeeSaw and another grocery haul video. Excuse the woolly hat, it's definitely woolly hat kind of weather now. So yesterday morning we had a football match and it rained the whole time, so we got soaked. Luckily they won 5-0, so getting wet was worth it. And then this morning we've had rugby practice and again it rained from start to finish. So a bit wet and wild kind of weekend weather, proper autumn sports weather. So because yesterday was so rubbish, I did look online yesterday morning to see if there were any slots open for either delivery or collection, and I managed to get a click and collect at Sainsbury's for lunchtime today, so it is Sunday today. So I took it. I just didn't feel like, after getting drenched through 2 mornings with sports and looking at the forecast, that's what it was going to be like. I didn't feel like drudging around the shops afterwards. So did a click and collect with Sainsbury's, which I've never done before. Our Sainsbury's doesn't have a proper click and collect. It's just something they've started doing during lockdown. But it was actually really quite simple, quite straightforward. And I had 2 substitutions, which I kept. And I spent £94, which for a full shop at Sainsbury's is actually not too bad. So I will turn you around, I'll show you what I picked up, and then at the end, as always, we'll show you our meal plan for the week ahead. So there's a quick sweep of the haul. Non-food items, all I got was some more kitchen towel. I got these little juice boxes. I got apple and orange. Caleb's been quite enjoying having those in with his packed lunch for school rather than a juice bottle. 6 eggs. I got some chopped chip brioche. We haven't had those for a few weeks. I also got waffles last week, and Caleb quite enjoyed having those for breakfast a couple of mornings. So I got some more of those. I've got some mini tortilla wraps. Those are to go in packed lunches with like some chipolata sausages to make little sausage wraps. And I got another pack of the Greek style flatbreads that I really love at the moment. A loaf of our usual Kingsmill 50/50 bread. And then I picked these up for my treat this week. They are the apricot and almond twists, which are my favourite pastries from the Sainsbury's bakery. Nescafe Gold Irish Latte, so I'm out of my Tassimo pods. I get them on Subscribe and Save, but just during lockdown and while I've been at home more, I've had more of them, and so they haven't lasted all the way through to the next delivery. I do have some coming in my October delivery, which will be next week. So I've been quite enjoying these lattes instead. I had the cinnamon bun one last week, which I really liked. It actually was really tasty, a bit like a cinnamon spice or a pumpkin spice latte from a coffee shop. So this week I'm trying the Irish one. Some chocolate hoops for a cereal stock up, hula hoops and Doritos for crisps. I was looking for a squash for me, and I quite like cranberry and raspberry juice. I don't like just plain cranberry juice. I find it a bit tart. I do drink it sometimes, but I do find it a bit tart. I don't mind it in a mixed drink, like in a cocktail drink. But I do quite like cranberry and raspberry, and this was new, Ocean Spray squash, not seen that before, and it was only £1, so I've got a bottle of that to try. Some of the chocolate animals, a lunchbox. I always have, Caleb has in his lunchboxes something like a sandwich, a wrap. Sometimes I do a mini pizza, that sort of thing, sausage rolls, that sort of thing. So something kind of savoury as a main. And then he'll have something crunchy, so usually crackers or crisps, some piece of fruit or vegetable. So he might have carrot sticks or cucumber sticks or an apple or some pineapple or something like that. And then he has a yoghurt, usually a tube yoghurt, and a sweet treat. So these, I try to use these little kind of bags of things because they're quite compact and easy to pop into a lunchbox. Then for his snack at school, he tends to take a cereal bar. He quite likes the Nature Valley crunchy ones. As long as they don't have nuts in, they can take them. And these have been £1.15 at Tesco's recently, which is half price, but they were just £1 at Sainsbury's this week. So I grabbed another box of those and some brunch bars just as something different. I got a can of the kidney beans in chili sauce. We had some of these in our deguster box, I think last month, and Caleb quite liked them. So I've grabbed him a pack of those just to have as again, another little biscuit treat. For the biscuit tin, we've got Nice biscuits, ginger nuts and some Oreos, a pack of 4 chopped tomatoes. I'm doing peri peri chicken one day this week, and I was going to use the Nando's sauce, but then I saw they now have a peri peri bake in the bag. which I quite like the Maggie versions of these, but haven't made one for a long time. So we're going to try the Nando's one, see how it is. It was reduced, it was £1, I think. So for £1 to try it, see how it is. But it's got the Nando's name on it, so it should be their flavours. 2 bags of pasta, a penne and a conchiglie or shell pasta, some chicken stock, kind of the most expensive thing in the grocery shop, some vanilla pods. So they are far more expensive than the vanilla essence, but for certain things I prefer to use the pod. So there are 2 in there, and that will last me for a couple of different dishes. 2 pouches of the Mexican rice, some light brown sugar, I think that's all the pantry stuff, a large semi-skimmed milk, an orange juice, and 2 boxes of smoothies. So we're back on the innocent smoothies, were £1.50 again. We've had the Happy Monkey ones for the last few weeks, have been reduced, and it was the innocent ones that were reduced this week. So 2 boxes of those. This was one of the substitutions. I'd ordered the chicken and vegetable soup and they didn't have that, but they had chicken and sweet corn. So I've taken that. A pot of buttermilk, a pot of double cream, a pot of Greek yogurt, a pot of sour cream, 2 blocks of butter, a little sushi lunch for Caleb, some short crust pastry, some grated Parmesan, grated mature cheddar and a cheese mix, and some honey roast ham slices. For the freezer, I've got 2 boxes of cones. That was the other substitution. They only had 1 box of strawberry, so they substituted the choc nut, which is fine. And a bag of the mixed carrots, broccoli and sweet corn, the little microwavable steam pouches for those. On to meats, I've got British chicken breasts. These are the ones wrapped in bacon, topped with cheese. That's for Tony for a night when I'm having something that he won't want. 2 packages of turkey mince and a package of pork mince. A large whole chicken. This is what I'm having that Tony won't eat, and that's the lamb's liver. I'm going to do liver one night this week, so Tony will have the chicken. Pork chipolatas, which I will cook up for Caleb for lunch boxes and perhaps even for breakfast. Some bacon, some quick cook chicken breast sizzlers, that's for chopping up to use in something, and some chicken thigh fillets. 2 bags of potatoes. We've got a potato week this week, so 2 bags of those. Some mini red cos lettuce for Lickee, sweet leaf salad, a head of broccoli, some regular white mushrooms, salad tomatoes, some baby button mushrooms, herbs. I've got parsley, dill and basil for Lickee, and some thyme for cooking, a large cucumber, a pack of 3 peppers, some of the sweet chili cocktail beetroot, 2 packs of apples, some blueberries and 2 punnets of plums. I'm actually going to make a plum pie, so that's what my plums are for. So that is the haul. And looking at our meal plan, so last night we had the chicken and chorizo rice pot that we had everything in for that, and we were originally going to have it on Friday but ended up having a pizza instead, so I made that last night. Tonight I'm doing a chicken and mushroom hot pot, so I'm going to pop that whole chicken in the crock pot in a few minutes and get it cooking. Once it's cooked through, I'll use the meat from the chicken to make a hot pot. Tomorrow we're going to have the peri peri chicken. I'm going to have that with the flatbreads, potatoes, some of the little diced potatoes and some salad. Tuesday I'll have the liver and onions with mash and veg, and Tony will have the chicken. Wednesday I'm going to make a chili again with some rice and cornbread. Thursday pasticcio, which is a Greek pasta dish using the shell pasta. And it's got kind of layers, a bit like a lasagna, but with pasta. Friday, I'm going to make taco Alfredo, so that's another pasta dish with taco seasonings in it, but Alfredo because it has a bit of a creamy sauce, creamy taco sauce on it. So that is the meal plan for the week ahead. Thank you for joining us for this grocery haul, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the SeeSaw soon.